Albert Einstein. You could say I'm not just the MC for this event, but I'm the MC squared. Today I've brought along some old friends, and by old I mean very old friends, to help explain the progression of science. I hope that by the end of our time here today, you will have a deeper, richer understanding of this wonderful thing we call gravity. Now, this probably won't come as a shock to any of you today, but if you hold something out in your hand and you drop it, it falls to the ground. In 330 BC, my good friend Aristotle had some very novel ideas on why objects fall the way they do. Let's all welcome him with a round of applause.
Thank you, Einstein, for giving me an opportunity to explain my theory of gravity here today. You see, I assert that it is the Earth that lies at the center of the universe. And beneath the Earth is a big layer of water. And above the Earth is a layer of air. And just before you get to the moon is a big layer of fire. Yeah. Now, it is my theory that similar elements attract similar layers. That's why when you light this torch here, notice that the flames rise toward the layer of fire. And if you throw a water balloon into the air, take this. Notice that the water balloon drops and the water seeps through the land seeking the layer of water. Let's try this again. Okay. Attention, please. Igor! Not yet! We still have to do the countdown! Can't you remember anything? Why is it so hard to find good help these days? Where was I? Oh, yes. Let's compare a bundle of feathers to a pumpkin. You see, a pumpkin is very heavy and dense and full of nature, whereas a bundle of feathers are light and soft and more of the air layer. So I predict that a pumpkin will fall faster than a bundle of feathers because it's got more nature in it, you see? Why don't we go ahead and test this? Go all please count down with me. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Just as I predicted. Well, my time here is done. Thank you all.
Thank you, my friend. Let's all give him another round of applause. Now, Aristotle thought his logic was so elegant and so clever, it just had to be true. His influence would actually sway Western civilization for the next 2,000 years. Everything was going just fine until the 17th century, when a very busy man by the name of Galileo came on the scene to point out some flaws in Aristotle's theory. Here, all the way from Italy, my good friend, Galileo Galilei!
Hey! Hello, everybody! Thank you. Now, I like Aristotle as much as the next guy, but I want to test something that he said. Now, if we assume that he is totally right, then a pumpkin that is filled with feathers should fall slower than a normal pumpkin. So, why don't we test it? Let's drop a pumpkin filled with feathers and a regular pumpkin. Count with me. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Look at that. They fell at the same time. Maybe the difference is just too small to see. We need something bigger. How about a pumpkin filled with water and a normal pumpkin? Let's go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Right. Again, they hit the ground at the same time. So it seems that pumpkins, or all things, fall at the same rate. But let's do one more test, just to be sure. What should it be?
Fire!
I know. Why don't we try a pumpkin filled with feathers and a pumpkin filled with water? No! Let's count. 10. Well, so do our eyes deceive us? Do all things fall at the same rate, regardless of how heavy they are? So I would like to propose a new theory of falling bodies. Yeah, it's not happening. Well, very well then. I propose that all objects fall at the same rate, regardless of how heavy they are. I am under house arrest, so I need to be going.
Thank you, Galileo. Let's give him a round of applause one more time.